watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Welcome to the Red Zone. I'm Will Cobbins.
And I'm Darius Branch.
Today, we're breaking down Thursday night's matchup between the Germantown Red Devils and the Southwind Jaguars.
This was a hard-fought game that gave fans plenty to talk about. And with us in the studio is head coach Gene Robinson. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all for having me now. Indeed.
So, let's talk about the overall of the game. What was your thoughts and your recap of the game Thursday?
Well, obviously a tough loss in district. We were playing for the district championship, so it was a tough loss. I thought the game got away from us in the fourth quarter, so I don't think the score actually showed the game within itself. Some high points and some really, really low points. Overall, I thought we got beat by explosive plays. Big-time playmakers are big, doing big games, and, theirs were, you know what I mean? So it's just things that we have to get back to the drawing boards and fix on our end, but 6-0 a game at halftime when we felt like we turned the ball over in the red zone, when we felt like we had them stopped on fourth down to even get that 6, So it's things you can look on that film and kind of clean up and get ready. Like I said, we're really excited that we're in the playoffs. It's 0-0, so the last season don't matter worth anything, so we are optimistic moving forward. But that's just my recap. So what's going on right now with us?
So, Coach, let's talk about your offense now. Y'all did have some strong drives in the first half of the game. What helped y'all to get those strong drives? I
think we leaned on our run game, right? I thought Jeremiah Taylor was great Friday night, Thursday night. I thought he ran really, really hard. He gained extra yards, just continuing to move his feet. I thought our sophomore Jordan, on our drive that got us to the 3, I thought he made 2 special passes, right? Like special passes. He caught Trey over the middle in a window that, man, not many guys can do, right? He caught him on the sideline, man. They were in the cover 2. High ball right there with his toe down. I thought those are special balls, right? But we have to be consistent. And he understands, and he's a competitor. So I'm pretty sure, man, that'll fuel him for this week and going forward, just working to be consistent, So, man, just the run game, I thought at times we were special, and we didn't help him out on the goal line, and I think, man, we should have been powerful down there, and we didn't help him out. So that's on us as a staff, and we'll get better on that for sure. But I thought we controlled the ball pretty much the whole game. We just didn't score. We get the ball in the red area 5 times, man. 5 times. 2 of those times are turnovers. 1 pick 6. You know what I'm saying? That can't happen, But whatever we do, we can't turn the ball over 2 times in the red zone. You will not win a Region 8, 6A game like that for sure.
So while we're still on the offense, let's talk about that run game. As you mentioned, the run game was good at a certain point in time, but it came to people's attention that Larry Johnson only touched the ball 3 times in the game. So what was that type of adjustment?
Yeah, Larry Johnson touched the ball 5 times that game. It's ups and downs of the game, right? And at that point, Jeremiah Taylor had a hot hand, so we kind of went with him. Larry Johnson is extremely talented. You're going to see much more of Larry in these next few weeks. Well, in this next week, because it was 1 week at a time. We're in the playoffs. You know what I mean? But we're gonna do that. But man, we got backs. They have to be special. But you got to do all 3 things in the game. You got to not only run the ball, but you got to block and catch. You know what I mean? And then you got to hold yourself accountable to what we're doing on film. So obviously, we reviewed the film and we understand our mistakes, and we'll continue to get better.
But we're about the defense, Coach. The defense held up strong during the 3 quarters, right, and then at the 4th quarter. So how do you evaluate your defense and their effort and not being able for the offense to capitalize off them?
Well, I think it's about finishing, man. If we didn't finish, it ain't worth a thing. You know what I mean? We don't run 300s in the summertime just not to finish. We don't run 2110s in the summer just not to finish. You got to finish. You know, we didn't finish, so ain't no pat in the back for holding the top D. Man, y'all hear them? That ain't no pat in the back. You know what I mean? We didn't finish, man. We didn't play to our standard. So we felt pretty good, you know, going into the game. You know, and you look at film, man, and it's every time we misalignment came with missed tackles, which came with big plays. You know, we 5 plays away from what it is, you know what I mean? And we truly understand that. With that, you know, you get that salty taste in your mouth, you get hungry for more, you understand what you can be, right? And can you be that all the time? You know what I mean? It ain't just one play, but it's all the time. And if you want to be a championship team, in which I truly believe we have the pieces to become a championship team, you got to be there all the time, right? So we're excited, man. I'm extremely excited, you know, to start 0-0 with Houston coming in the house Friday night.
Okay, now is there any plays or players you want to talk about that you felt was a key factor on your defensive end?
Well, I thought collectively as a unit, they had the plan. They knew what the plan was, you know, and for the most part, they carried it out until we did. You know what I mean? And I kind of challenged them on I think that's front runner mentality. Like when it got hard and got tough, we lay down. You know what I mean? And that's a challenge to them. Now I know I got some good competitors in that room, and they're gonna rise to the challenge. I'm not concerned about that at all. But man, we gotta just keep going. We got a chance to be special, and everyone in their mama saw it Thursday night. You know what I mean? But we gotta continue to bring it out and pull it out in whichever way we can. No doubt about it.
There's ups and downs in the game, Coach. So what do you think was the key moment in the game where everything shifted?
You know, I think for sure there are ups and downs. I think there are many ups and downs in the game, right? I don't want to harp on it, but on 4th and 6, you know, free hit at the Q, we got a chance to. That's a game-changing play, you know, that we didn't make it. Their quarterback is special now. Don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? He's really, really good, right? Mr. Football, probably. But we got to make that play. That's a game-changing play, right? You get a turnover in your red zone. It's a game-changing play, right? You go in the 3rd quarter, they do a bootleg. We roll around, two missed tackles. You know, he go 50 yards. Make it 14-0. You know, that's a game-changing play. So, man, just in that, and I was just speaking about the block punt in which you have to scoop and score. You know, that's a game-changing play. You know what I mean? So we just we talked about those deals on how we can improve them. But when you look around it, man, it's about 5 plays, and people might call me crazy or say this and the other because the score looked like it wasn't. But you look at that film and you will see about 5 plays that you're like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? But they made them, we didn't. You know, ain't no excuses here. You know, so we just excited. Like I said, there's a lot of teams in Tennessee. Man, they turning their pass in. 215 hit, they finna turn their pass in, you know, kind of, you know, wait till next year. You know what I mean? We still got an opportunity to play ball, man. So I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm ready to go.
Despite the loss, Coach, you know, it wasn't something that we wanted. But let's talk about next week and how the playoffs and stuff work. So can you go into how the playoffs will be working and who we got up next?
Yeah, for sure. So we get Houston. You know, they're the 3rd seed over there. We're the 2nd seed. So we host Houston here Friday night. Fans be there, wear red. You know, come out, man. Come out just like we were out. This Thursday, come out just like that. Houston, the improved team, right? They only won 2 games, but by no mistake about it, they're much improved than they were early in the year. They play some tough teams, and, man, they just got better each week. And, you know, obviously, Houston is a crosstown rival, so they're going to play us tough. So we're excited, man, with them coming in. We're excited to have an opportunity, like I said, to play. A lot of teams not playing, you know. So, man, I just want our guys to cherish it. Don't make it be so much about them individually as it is about us as a team, us as us, you know, because man, this high school game, man, is the best time of your life playing football with your brothers, man, and it really is, it's lovely, you know, so I really want them to cherish every moment of it.
Well, thank you, Coach Gene, for taking your time to speak to us again about the previous game.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you,
I
Coach.
really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday, too.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. The Red Devils has shown a lot of heart this season, and we're looking forward to seeing how they carry the energy into the playoffs.
The Red Devils' next game is Friday at 7 p.m. against Houston High School at Germantown High School.
If you'd like to see more of our programming, head over to GHS-TV.org, and remember, you can follow and like us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
We'll see you next time on the Red Zone.